Hi everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. I'm called Amalia Lilian Charo from Masters Empowering Platform Organization with my colleague Emmanuel Kalistos. Let me welcome him to come and explain more of our topic.
Thank you so much. Uh, Once again, I'm called Emmanuel Kalisto. So we are presenting today on MEPO empowering masters empowering platform organizations. And the main topics that we are going to present to you today, my dear viewers, we are focusing on the modes of customer analysis in organizations and business sectors. The presentation is going to be divided into two parts. The first part will be focusing on modes of analysis in an organization sector, uh, whereby we'll be looking at analysis which are based on those parts or on those segments. Under modes of customer analysis in an organization sector, we'll be looking at the need-based analysis, and also we'll be looking at media usage analysis and the demographic analysis and psychographic analysis, and finally we'll be also seeing the behavioral analysis. That will be covering part one. Under part two, just a quick summary on the part two, we'll be also looking at modes of customary analysis in business sector, whereby we'll also be looking at pharmacographic analysis and qualitative analysis and quantitative analysis. And finally, we'll be viewing value-based analysis. And we'll also be giving the importances of both parts, the modes of customary analysis in organizations, and also the importances of the modes of customary analysis in business sector. Most of these analyses that I've just mentioned here are key analysis which helps a startup organizations. If an organization wants to start up a business, or if an individual wants to start a business, these are the analysis which guides, which acts as a guidelines for effective business startup. As I mentioned earlier, under part one of the analysis which lies in the modes of customary analysis in an organization is demographic analysis. In demographic analysis, here we are studying the characteristic of the populations. The population, the number of people, which covers the age range, the gender, the income that the customers makes, and also the level of education of the customers, plus the occupations. Demographic analysis, in fact, helps organizations understand customers' segments, tailor services, and make informed marketing and strategic business decisions. Still under modes of customers analysis in an organizations, we have what we call psychographic analysis. This psychographic analysis is very, very important as a base of assessment, because this analysis studies customers' lifestyles, the values, the attitude of the customer, and the personality trends and traits at the same time. By incorporating this analysis into the business studies, it helps an organization understand the motivation behind buying behavior, enabling them to design targeted marketing strategies and build stronger emotional connections with specific customer segments. Furthermore, we have behavioral analysis, which still falls under modes of customary analysis in our organizations. This behavioral analysis here focuses on how customers interact. It covers the behavior of a customer, how do they interact with the products, and the service, the basic services that are rendered in the business. It also covers areas like buying patterns, the usage frequency, brand loyalty, and the decision-making processes. Once we use this behavioral analysis, in fact, it helps businesses, in fact, to personalize experiences, predicts the future and the behavior at the same time, and also to improve marketing and customer retention strategies. Ultimately, we have what we call needs-based analysis, still which falls under modes of customers analysis in an organization. This need-based analysis, has the name suggests itself, or it has the term sounds. It is all about identifying or categorize customers based on their specific needs. What do they need? What do these customers need? And what are their preferences and the problems these customers faced? So this analysis identifies those key areas which I've just mentioned, and it helps an organization at the same time, to know the business tailor products, at the same time services, and the solutions which are needed to meet the targets and the demands, so that the organizations can respond effectively, or to can make effective development in the establishment of the business. The final analysis under modes of customer analysis in an organization is the media usage analysis. We all know very well today we are living in a global world, a world that is engulfed, a world that is dominated by technology. These media usages examines how targeted audience consume various media channels. We have various channels like TV, radio stations, social media. Especially social media is very, very vital in running the world business today, because it's through social media we advertise, we even market our products. So this analysis enables us to identify this targeted audience, and it also at the same time optimize strategies and improve engagement and allocate resources effectively if the organization wants to start up a business. At this juncture, I would like to invite my colleague Lillian to come and take us through the importance of customary analysis in an organization sector. Unfortunately, my colleague Lillian is solving some technical issue, so I'll just proceed elucidating the importance of customary analysis in organizations. One of the key important in this customary analysis in an organization is that it enhances a strategic planning. Once this analysis is used, it acts as a groundwork, preparations for an organization to understand the basis on how the business can be set up. So by using these modes of analysis, it plays a very important role and also give a light to organizations on how they can make their strategic planning so that they make an effective establishment of a business. Other importance is it boosts operational efficiency. By using all these analysis, the organization can be in position to effectively operationalize the activities that lies in the business, hence making it more efficient. Furthermore, it supports innovations. The engagement of organizations in establishing a business. This analysis helps the organization to make innovative, initiatives within their jurisdictions, so that they produce products that are competitive and more demanded by the customers. That's why it cited that it supports innovations. It makes the organization to think more creative, to tell their employees to make the best out of all, so that they can compete in the market. It also improves organization reputations. These are the importances of the customer analysis in an organization. Now we are moving to part 2, which is the modes of customer analysis in business sector. We are still looking at various analysis in the 2 sectors, that is the organizations sectors and the business sectors. Under business sectors, one of the modes of the analysis here is called one of the analysis is called firmographic analysis. This firmographic analysis examines organizational characteristics such as industry, maybe the company size, the location of where the business lies, and the revenue, which segment the targeted business and make it more effectively. It also enhancing B2B marketing strategy and the sales decision making. Key elements that lies in firmographic factors are industry sectors, and as I mentioned earlier when I was explaining the firmographic factors, and also it also tackles the size of the company, and also the size of the revenue, the employees that are involved in that company. It also studies the geographic location of where the industry is to be set, or the business is supposed to be set up. Then it also studied the issue of ownership. Is the ownership private or the ownership is public? Is it owned by the organization or government entity? Key firmographic factors is also growth stage. Has the business started up, or it is still in its initial? Is it matured? So these are the key features that we see in firmographic factors. These firmographic factors analysis, they are very useful in business. One of the key areas that they are most used in business, they focused on, is targeting B2B marketing campaigns, customizing products and services, and enhancing marketing segmentation, and identify high-valued clients by supporting sales strategy and lead generation. What are the benefits once we use this firmographic analysis in business? One of the benefits that we can attain from this firmographic analysis is that it will enable business to create more effective strategy by understanding the specific needs and behavior of business segments, hence improving engagement and profitability. Still under the modes of customary analysis in business, we have what we call value-based analysis. This value-based analysis simply focuses on understanding what customers value most. What do they value most in that business? What is the products that we or the trader or a startup ownership business produce and put on display? What does the customer value most from that products that we produce? What the customers looks here into is the quality in our products, the prices. Is the price high? Is the price like in line with the products, or is simply higher than the expectations? And the service that they render in business, is the service good for them as customers in business? Is it accessible? Is there good customer care and service provided? And also the experiences of tailor offerings. This enhances satisfaction of the customer, and also it builds a strong customer relationship that drive long-term loyalty. We have also what we call quantitative analysis of the customers in business. This quantitative analysis involves using data to understand customers' behaviors, preferences, what are their preferences, what are their trends, and it also relies on measurable merits and metrics to make data-driven decisions that improve customer satisfactions and business performances. The matrix which I've just mentioned, the key matrix which lies still under this are purchase frequency and volume, and the customer lifetime value, retentions and churn rates, average order value, and the customer satisfaction scores. This analysis is very, very useful in such a way that it forecasting sales and demand, also segmenting customers based on behavior, and evaluating marketing campaign effectiveness. It also improves product and service offerings by enhancing customers' experience strategies. The overall benefit of this quantitative analysis, customers analysis, is that it helps businesses identify patterns and opportunities for growth, leading smarter decisions, increase revenue, and more efficient resource allocations. We are also looking at the qualitative analysis of customers in business. It is one of the analysis which still falls under the modes of customer analysis in business. This qualitative analysis is basically focused on understanding the customer's attitudes. What are the attitudes of the customers towards the products that we or the business people render or an organization render to the customers? What are their attitudes? Customers will respond with an attitude towards a particular product. What are their motivations and their perceptions about the particular products? And the experiences through we experience this through numerical data. It also provides deeper insights into why customers behave the way they do. And in this analysis, this qualitative analysis, there are methods that we can use on making the general survey to understand fully what it takes to improve the efficiency of the business startup or the efficiency of the product that a business can make. The common methods that we use here in this qualitative analysis are interviews. We can interview our customers to hear their response based on the products that we, in fact, produce. We also focus on the groups of customers. It also focuses on open-ended surveys, just as a normal procedures, which is always covering the qualitative method when we study this research methodology also. And also we use what we call observations by looking at the customers. How are they responding to our products? It also at the same time uses an interview and also by getting the feedbacks from the customers. This qualitative analysis, how can it be useful? How is it used in business? It is used to understand the customer needs and pain points. It is also at the same time used to explore brand perception and loyalty. It is used in business by designing user-friendly products and services. It is also used in shaping effective communications and marketing messages. This qualitative analysis also is used in supporting innovations based on real customers' experiences. The overall benefit for this qualitative analysis is that it helps businesses to build strong emotional connections with customers and design solutions. These solutions that are truly resonant, that are fostering trust, satisfaction, and long-term loyalty of the customers to our particular products that we make. And if we see in this qualitative analysis and business, we see that there are key features that lies there. Features like based on open-ended data, as I mentioned earlier, the interviews, observation and feedback, the subjective and exploratory in nature. It also helps uncover insights that numbers alone can't explain the fact. We really need to go to the ground, make a kind of survey that is man to man. Then we prove for ourselves points where make an improvement. And the common areas where this analysis can be applicable are this, or the application of this analysis is done by understanding customers' attitudes and brand perceptions. Also improving products design and user experiences, exploring employee satisfaction and organization culture. It's also by guiding strategic decision making and innovations. Still, other benefits we see, it provides deep human-centered insights, support more empathetic customers-focused strategies, enhances creativity and innovations in problem solving. Qualitative analysis adds depth to business understanding, complementing quantitative data by revealing the context and meaning behind the trends behaviors. Quantitative analysis. Under the modes of customary analysis in business, we have what we call quantitative analysis. As just the name suggests, it involves examining numerical data using statistical methods to identify patterns, measure performance, and support decision making. It includes surveys, metrics, and analytics for objective, data-driven business insights. To sum up the importance of this part 2 in general, the importance of the various analysis that we have seen in modes of customary analysis in business, the general importance are this. By using all this analysis, it helps us to identify targeted markets. If we use all this, we will be able to target the best market for our products, for marketing our products. It also simplifies by improving product development at the same time. And it also reduces business risks. And finally, it increases sales and revenue. So thank you, viewers, for watching our presentation. Once again, we are MEPO's members, Masters Empowering Platform Organizations, and we have been here with my colleague Lillian Sharif and me, Emmanuel Kalisto. Thank you for watching our presentation. Hope for the next presentation, which will be given by our next presenters from MEPO members. Thank you.